Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back. And I am back from vacation. And I'm thinking I still have the vacation glow. Are you guys gonna give me that? You just give me that, alright? So I asked in my last video that I posted where I showed you what I packed for vacation. Overpacked, let's be honest. I overpacked for vacation. So I asked in 2 polls if you guys wanted to see what I actually used versus what I packed, because I didn't even use half of the products, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna listen, just let me live, all right? So I am gonna show you guys what I actually use versus what I packed, so you guys can get a better idea of what is more practical to pack, because I didn't pack practically at all. I just whoa, okay, ready? Calm down. I did not pack practically at all, in the slightest. And I'm actually going on a second vacation in a couple of days for my birthday, and that's gonna be a shorter trip, and I've learned from this trip what not to pack. So I'm gonna pack a much lighter makeup kit. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I will leave the poll over here. If you want to see what I packed for this second trip, which is lighter packing, carry-on luggage only, a shorter trip, let me know and I can do that as well. Or you guys just sick of these pack with me videos? I'm not sick of them, so I'll do it if you want to see. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I actually used versus what I packed. Let's jump into it. Alright guys, so here's the bag that I packed with makeup, and things are all over the place right now because of course when you travel and you're using products, you don't end up packing it the same way that, you know, it was pristine and nice when you first packed it. So we're just gonna go through all the pouches, all the zippered compartments, and I'll show you what I used and what I definitely didn't use. So let's just jump right into it. And this is great because what I'm gonna do is set aside the products from this bag that I want to pack for my upcoming trip, as I mentioned. So here we have the Tatcha Satin Skin Mist. I use this every night that I went out, so that was probably 3 or 4 times, and I love having this because it just leaves my skin looking nice and fresh. It doesn't look powdery, so I'm definitely taking this on my second trip. As you can see, my lashes, I used 2 of my lashes, and I just love these lashes. So I'm actually going to, I don't know if I'm gonna bring this exact pack or I'm gonna transfer a couple more so I have enough. We'll see, but I'm gonna definitely bring lashes with me. For my bronzer, this is the Sun-Kissed bronze. I actually didn't use this at all. I used the Sun Tan bronze. So I think I can put this to the side and reconsider it. The La Prairie powder and the Lancome powder, I actually use the Lancome powder a lot. So I'm gonna pack this again and leave the La Prairie behind. And the La Prairie kind of got like dusty and it spilled a little bit because it is a push button lid rather than a screw top, so it has more possibility of like getting loose. So we're not bringing this guy. My Charlotte Tilbury powder, I use this as well, but not as often as I thought that I would. So I'm considering leaving this behind, but it's a maybe. I think I used it once, so we're gonna put that to the side. I definitely use this brush, this Morphe E2 brush, and that's why it's in this bag instead of in the brush bag. I use this with my bronzer, and I use this at least 4 times, so I'm gonna bring this brush as well. This primer from Dior, I actually used it, I would say 3 times. So on my nights out, when I wanted my skin to just look flawless, I brought this with me. But I recently got the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer, and I used it a couple of times, and I really like this. So instead of bringing this, even though I used it a lot, I'm gonna bring my All Nighter from Urban Decay because it just makes my skin look nice and it holds my makeup on all day. As far as my Fenty Beauty powder, I think I had this in like a travel bag or something so I could take it along and apply it. I didn't really like how this looked on my skin. It looked a little too white, a little bit too dry, so I'm not gonna bring this with me. My blushes, okay. What blush did I end up using? I think I used this palette more than anything else, and I didn't end up using the single blushes. So I'm not gonna bring the single blushes, but I feel like I don't wanna bring this palette either, even though I use this anytime I wore blush, so like 3 times. I think I'm just gonna grab, I don't know. I think I'm gonna use the Clinique one and then like a brighter blush for the trip. And of course I use my sponge. You can see it's dirty, so we're gonna wash that and bring that. And then this highlight palette, I actually use this 3 times as well. So on the nights when I went out and I wanted to be glowy and fancy, I brought this. But I think I can do without this trip. So we're gonna leave this behind. My Smashbox blush brush, this is what I use for my blush, so I'm definitely gonna bring that. And then on the other side, let's get in here as well. Alright, so let me sort through some of these things. I used this palette 2 times and I think I'm a little sick of it right now, so I'm gonna swap this out for a lighter, smaller palette because I don't think I need all of this right now. My Killer Purr palette I used for this shade here and I cracked the glass, so I don't want to bring this, and I want to remove the mirror. The good thing about this is there's a plastic layer over the mirror still. I didn't take that off. So I'm gonna leave that in place, and maybe that will protect my eyeshadows from like shards of glass. But since I only use this for highlight, I'm gonna probably try to pop this out, which I think it pops out, and put it in like an individual palette and bring that shade alone. The Smashbox Primer Water, this actually came in handy for shimmer shades, so I'm gonna bring that with me as well. The Chantecaille Duo, didn't use it once at all, so we're gonna just pack that up. We're not gonna bring that. And then here's the Cover FX bronzer that I actually use. This is, I think, the Sun Tan Bronze. So the darker one I used and I loved it. I used both the highlighter and the bronzer. So I'm gonna bring this guy with me. And the Salt palette, let's see here. I have a highlighter shade in here and I have some fun colors. Maybe I'll bring this and pop out the shade from here, the highlighter shade, pop that in here, or I can bring a smaller palette. Let me think about that and plan what I'm bringing for the next trip. And if you want to see that, then let me know because I can do that, set that up. I didn't use this nude eyeshadow, but I'm gonna consider bringing it, and I didn't use this black eyeshadow either, so I'm just gonna put this back and try to get a palette that has more versatile shades. I didn't use this shadow either from Bobbi Brown. It's a beautiful shade, but I didn't use it, so we're gonna pack that up. Here is Tipsy. Is this what I want to bring in addition to the Clinique blush? I want a colorful shade, but do I want to bring Tipsy or do I want to bring the Laura Geller one? I didn't use these blushes at all, so I'm wondering if I even want to bring them. Yeah, I'm going to bring this one, the Papaya shade from Laura Geller. I'm going to use these 2 blushes as my blushes, but I didn't use these at all. And then my Exhibitionist waterproof mascara, I used this 2 times when we went to the beach. There's my zipper. Thank you. I need to put that back onto one of the ones that went loose. I actually used these twice, so I used it for neutral looks when I was getting ready. So I'm thinking maybe I want to bring, you know what, I'm gonna bring both of these again because I really like them. And the Melt Cosmetics blur eyeshadow, it's either this, you know what, let me bring this one instead of the Smashbox one, since I should get more use out of that. I didn't use it at all, but I'll consider it. We'll see. I'll plan to use it instead of the Smashbox one. Now let's go into the zipper compartments. Here's where I got the majority of use of my products. So I did use the Pat McGrath lip gloss. I actually used both of them, and I used them a couple of times, and I think I'm gonna bring the Bronze Temptation one, and then think about the other lip products right now. I'm gonna rifle through and see what I want to bring. The KKW lip pencils, I actually use these and I really like them, so I'm gonna bring the 2 deeper shades. I use these with my nude lip pencils, so I'm gonna bring those. I use my lower lash mascara every day, so I'm gonna bring that. I didn't use this lip gloss and I didn't use this lipstick, but I think I'm going to a more tropical climate. I did go to a tropical climate, but like I'm really going to a tropical climate. So I'm gonna bring these. And then the nude lipstick I used was this one here from ColourPop. It's Pinkies Up. So I think I'm gonna bring this as well. And didn't use this liquid lipstick. Did I use this lipstick? Yes, I used this matte lipstick from Oma Beauty to darken up the Pinkies Up. So I'm gonna bring that as, no, I don't need to bring that because I have the lip liner. So I'm not gonna bring that. Mascara, definitely use this every day that I didn't go to the beach. So we're bringing that. This Oma Beauty lip gloss, didn't use this one either. So I'm thinking I am just gonna really limit the lip products that I bring. Maybe I should bring this, since it's small, I'll bring it anyway. So we have that. Oh, I have to bring the waterproof mascara as well. And then let's go to the brow products, which I know I definitely got tons of use out of. I didn't use this either, the Tom Ford Quad, and I'm not gonna bring it with me because I don't foresee myself using it. So we're not gonna bring that. Let's see, what did we have in here? I didn't use this primer. I didn't use that. Did I use that brush? Yes, I used that brush, and I used the brow powder, I think once though, not like multiple times. Didn't even use my brow gel, but I'm gonna use it this time around. Definitely used my lash glue because you know it had lashes. Definitely used my eyeliner a couple of times. And I used the liquid liner. I used the waterproof one, so I'm gonna bring the waterproof one instead. Didn't use the sharpener, but I'll bring that just in case. And I used the Tarte Shape Tape, I think a couple of times. I think 2 or so times. My other concealer, oh, my foundation. These are the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation and Concealer. I used both of these every day, so we're definitely gonna pack these. So, no, I'm gonna pack the concealer. I think I'm gonna bring a different foundation. I think I'm gonna go with the Dior Face and Body Foundation. I really like how lightweight this is. So I think I'm gonna bring this instead. So that's gonna do it. I just realized I didn't mention my primers and my brow pencils. So I use these every day, no matter what, without fail. These were used daily, so those are definitely getting packed in to my other makeup bags. So just thought I'd pop in and mention those as well. I think I overpacked, definitely, but I got some use out of a lot of the products. Not as many as I expected to. Well, you know what? Let me not say that I expected to get like tons of use out of every single product. I know I overpacked, so I knew there was no way I was gonna use all those products. So let's just pop out, as I'm talking to you, pop out these eyeshadows. But I didn't use like a ton of those products, and that was fine by me. And I was still prepared though, so that's just what I'm happy with, being prepared for all that may happen. And I am happy to now pack smarter for my next trip, because now I know what I'm definitely not gonna use and will perhaps use. So we're gonna pack for the next trip. If you want to see what I actually packed for that trip as well, let me know, because I'm gonna go through now and sort through all of that and figure it out. So let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Alright guys, I am ashamed and I don't want to hear it, okay? You guys cannot judge me, okay? We're all guilty of these things. We overpack, we don't use the products that we actually pack, but we were prepared like a Cub Scout, like hello, anything happen, I was ready, okay? And that's fine, okay? And I wasn't overweight at all. I thought I was gonna be, like, honestly, I tend to be very close to the limit. I packed to the hilt, okay? So I was on the cusp of the 50 pounds that they allow you for each checked bag. So I was 49 pounds, so score 1 for me. And my carry-on luggage was fine. It's a rolly thing, so I wasn't like overweight where I had to lift it or anything. It was fine. I survived. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will try, no, I'm not gonna try to link the products. It's so much that I packed, but I might link a couple of them, and I will also link my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, where you should be following me along because we have fun over there. And until my next video, yeah, don't forget the poll, guys. Let me know if you want to see that other packing video, you know, more practical packing. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.